And here we go. Our final series of the night. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the German Protoss player representing K10 Esports. Oh, rocking up here to HomeStory Cup despite his injury. Let's go. It is ForJumy. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Italian Terran player representing Team Roddy. It is BabyMarine. One-handed breakfast with Uwu Thermal about strats. Oh god. Again, for some context, ForJumy, he did have a bike accident leading into HomeStory Cup. So he actually had an injured, I don't know if it was his wrist or his hand, but he did have an injury coming into this tournament. So he's essentially playing one-handed, basically, which is why we have been seeing a lot of very interesting strats out of ForJumy this tournament. Speaking of BabyMarine, where are we going? Oh my god, are we going for the ninja base? Are we both going for the gold? Maybe just BabyMarine. Oh god, as he's going to be patrolling here on the right-hand side. Likewise, ForJumy also has a probe out on the map as well. So he's going for a Zealot first. We do have a Rax Expand set up here from BabyMarine, and this Rax Expand could be for a ninja base. Show us the CC. Huh. 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 There it is. Let's go, Poppy. Let's go. BabyMarine going for the ninja base, going for the gold against a player that's cheesing, or that's been very aggressive this entire tournament. I don't know if this is the smartest move. I'm a little bit concerned here for BabyMarine. We'll see. As we are going for a proxy Twilight Council, this could be for a one base blink all in, this could be for a charge all in, or this could be for DTs. Oh my god, it's ForJumy. He doesn't see, does he? No, he doesn't see, he doesn't know. He throws down a proxy pylon right next to the ninja base of his opponent. Zealot is waddling across the map. We do have a full wall off. BabyMarine going for a 3 racks. Makes sense. He's going to have a lot of workers, sorry, a lot of minerals to work with. As the Zealot goes in, he sees the SCVs moving out. This is a big tell already. What could there be? Are we checking? Or are we just throwing down a... Yeah, we're just... We're going for a proxy robo next to the ninja base. Let's go. ForJumy, he may just not be concerned with like what those SCVs meant. He's like, mate, I don't care what you're doing. I'm going for my DTs, okay? And with this robo, we can go into a Warp Prism. We can go into DTs straight into the main. Meanwhile, the initial units of ForJumy getting a bit out of hand. Adept is going to go down. As the Dark Shrine is about to finish. Now, we do Mule. I'm a little bit concerned. So, BabyMarine, he isn't able to Maynard. He wasn't able to send his workers across the map to this gold base. Looks like he may go for it momentarily. Because he has 2 orbitals, he will have... He has a chance of having a scan. But if he mules too hard, then the DTs may just kill him. We go. The gateway is finishing. The first DT is warped in. Does the pylon see? No. ForJumy still has no idea of the ninja base. Do we have a scan? We just muled! Uh-oh. We do have we're about to have a scan available at that ninja base. DT does reveal itself. It's taking down a lot of these Marines. In a couple of seconds, we do have a scan, and there it is. Have the scan available.
Add-on complete.
Likewise, BabyMarine, he doesn't come across the proxy. But does it matter? We still need a couple of seconds to have another scan. And the DTs, they do get into the main. Yeah, we're still a ways off. We just muled as well. SCVs are going down. The main base is compromised. It looks like the ninja base has been spotted as well. Even if we have a scan, ForJumy, he can pick up those DTs. That's the purpose of this. Oh, of this prism. Oh, we saved one. No, the prism goes down. Both DTs fall, but we have another DT to take its place. Ay, ay, ay. And this is just getting silly. It's crazy, Poppy. It's crazy. We have another scan. A DT should fall. Stim as well. Hunts it down. As this gold base is not going to get up and running. Behind this ForJumy, he is getting into a 2-base. It looks to be a 2-base zealot all in or charge all in. He only has 2 gateways though. He's going to need an abundance of gateways here to actually have the production he needs to make those zealots. God, this base is forced to be lifted. That means we have less scans, straight up. We have less scans available. Turret is done in the main base. Marines rock up across the map, but what can they really do here against these charge lots? The answer is nothing. The base has to float back home. The float of shame, Bobby. The float of shame. And BabyMarine, he's essentially stuck to one base all in. He's forced into a one base all in, and I want to give the edge to ForJumy right now. Like, oh my god, he can even kill the CC. Ah, not like this, Poppy. Not like this. Yeah, the Marines, they rock up, but we have charge lots to deal with them. With the Archon to support it, looks like ForJumy has too much. The base is gonna go down. And even with Stim, this is looking to be too much. Like, the Archon on its own can kill all these Marines. Oh. GG gets called, and ForJumy ForJumy takes game number 1. Shutting down the ninja base and going for those DTs. GG. Again, I don't know if BabyMarine is aware of what ForJumy is doing this tournament. I do think they're going for a ninja base against a player that's cheesing, or that's been very cheesy this tournament. Probably not the best idea. But regardless, GG. Led to a very interesting game. GG. ForJumy does take a lead in this series. Now we're diving into game number 2. Anyone played Stormgate yet? There have been a lot of pro players that have been playing Stormgate. I know Mia he was talking to me about it yesterday. Mia said it was looking promising, but still very bare bones. Very bare bones. And here we go. Spawning in the top right hand corner, we have the Italian Terran player representing Team Roddy. It is BabyMarine. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the player currently leading the series 1-0. The German Protoss representing K10 Esports. It is ForJumy. Here we go. ForJumy, can he take a series? So last week we casted ForJumy versus Harstem, and ForJumy did force Harstem to go to the ace match, which was pretty impressive. Didn't take the series though, just took a map. Can he do it here against BabyMarine? What does ForJumy have in store for us? We saw the 1-base DT into, I guess, a 2-base charge all in. Proxy Stargate? Yo, I haven't seen a Proxy Stargate Void Ray rush in this matchup in a very long time. For good reason. Of course, shield batteries were nerfed. But I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't say no. As ForJumy's going for a scatter across the map, BabyMarine, he's going for a double gas opener. Going to be going for a faster factory. As ForJumy's being as annoying as possible. Just being a nuisance, confirming the gases here of the Terran. And confirming the factory as well. Back at home, ForJumy is setting up for a gate expand, or a gate cyber into its expansion. So a very standard opener here from ForJumy. Standard other than the fact that he made a zealot as well. So he's going to be sending his first zealot across the map. Just to throw a wrench in the works. Does have a probe hidden here towards the right hand side as well, as BabyMarine was attempting to hunt it down. Alright, what are we proxying this time? What's it gonna be? Oh my, uh-oh, this is awkward. No shot, Papi, no shot. We have a proxy starport out of BabyMarine right next to the probe of ForJumy. You'll love to see it. Oh my god. So, it's a one base all-in. We have a one base all-in set up here from BabyMarine. He went for a Rax into his factory, into his proxy starport. No CC yet. We may not get one, period. Boy, and ForJumy doesn't see. He doesn't know. He goes for his own proxy next to the proxy of his opponent. Let's go. Aye, aye, aye. And oh my god, he's crazy. He's going for BCs. I thought, okay, so I assumed it was going to be Liberator or, I assumed it was going to be a Liberator or a Medevac for like a Hellion drop into the main base or a Liberator to harass while the army rocks up at the natural. But he's going for one base BC. Ay, ay, ay. ForJumy proxies a Forge? What? Wait, what? And no, he doesn't see. He's so close. He doesn't see the starport. We have a random Forge out of the map for no reason, but okay, sure. We have one. Confirming that there is no natural base being taken. Oh boy, and the first BC is going to be upon us. Are we going to go 2-port BC? Show us the second starport. Battlecruiser is on the way. Zealot doesn't see much. Like, if you're going to meme it up, just send it. Nah, he's going for a CC. Ooh. He's expanding. He's macroing, Poppy. He's macroing. Okay, so only a single starport, but the BC is upon us. Oh, the ninja +1. The proxy +1. Let's go. Why? Why is this happening? Okay, so do we have any anti-air? That's the question. Do we have any way to counteract this battlecruiser as, oh my god, the observer gets in, and the observer sees everything. Sees how late the CC is, confirms the fusion core researching as well. ForJumy, he knows. He also sees that the starport is missing, so he's looking for the starport. He's looking for the proxy starport. Battlecruiser has arrived. The stalkers are out of position because they were looking for the proxy. Shield battery is going to be going down. Oof. And there just isn't much to deal with this. Now, because the battlecruiser was teleported in, that means it can't teleport to escape. And it's already taking a lot of hits. Okay. As we go for a mule for the repair. He's an animal, Pop. He's an animal. The repair, not quite good enough. The Adept is going to be able to clean up that mule, and the battlecruiser goes down. Uh-oh. This is not a good start for BabyMarine. He doesn't get enough economic damage done. He only killed the shield battery. He's investing into Yamato as well. Like, he's doubling down on this. He's going for a third CC. Oh, boy. So he's trying to be as greedy as possible to catch back up economically. Meanwhile, the Hellions are going to be able to bypass the ground army of ForJumy. He is now out of position. BabyMarine, though, he doesn't commit. He does pull back. Another battlecruiser's on the way. Did we finish Yamato? We did finish Yamato. I don't know how I feel about that. ForJumy, he's still looking for the proxy, by the way. He's still looking for that starport. He's like, where could it be? Oh, little does he know. As I believe Blink, yeah, Blink is now done, so ForJumy's going to have an easier time dealing with this battlecruiser. There we go, Pylon does confirm it. I like how they haven't seen each other.
Our pylon is under attack.
So the battlecruiser takes down to that pylon. And we're headed towards the main. ForJumy's already in position. He's actually moving out with his ground army as well, with Immortals, with Adepts, with a Warp Prism as well. As long as ForJumy doesn't take too many losses to this BC, BabyMarine, he doesn't really have too much back at home to defend. He's got tanks, I believe these are, yeah, they're vanilla Marines. No stim. No stim is available. Battlecruiser rotates over towards the natural base. Stalkers are going to be able to keep up for the most part. And here we go. We're diving on top of this army. Oh my god. Tank's going to be going down. We had quite a lot of friendly fire as well. We missed it. We missed the window by killing the Marines. Ay, ay, ay. And it looks like BabyMarine is barely going to hold on. Cleans up the army. The Immortals do survive, and the Prism just barely as well. Jesus. That's the battlecruiser is forced back home. No, let's go. +2. As ForJumy's forced back, but hey, he's just expanding, taking a third base. BabyMarine can also take a third. This could settle into a standard mid-game, actually. That's where we could be headed. As the proxy has finally been found out. Starboard is now burning. So we got Yamato and we only have one battlecruiser, unfortunately. BabyMarine, he's making another starport back at home. I guess he could try to get back into BC production, but I doubt it. Imagine he's just gonna be making medevacs, but we'll see. We'll see. The battlecruiser's catching a lot of these transferring workers. We're finally getting some damage done. It took 9 minutes, but the BC's popping up. Oh, and it's going to be forced to teleport back home. ForJumy looking to deny any kind of third base. I believe we don't have stim yet. We're about to have stim in a couple of seconds. So I believe BabyMarine should be able to hold on to his third. I think's better of it. Does pull it back. Does it pull it back in the end, and yeah, with this, ForJumy's going to be able to recover. Did lose a lot of workers earlier to that battlecruiser, but is now reprobing. Just getting an eye on the production. ForJumy, he sold the third CC. He's looking to dive in once again. Tanks are on siege. ForJumy does see this. Okay, he's looking to collapse on this army. Boys may have to be pulled. Tanks late to respond, and they're quite exposed. They're going to go down. And with the death of those tanks, that may just be it. The Archons are getting on top of everything else. Oof. 26 SCVs in the blink of an eye. They go down to the Archons to the splash damage. Good mine shots. I'm going to take down the Archons. So BabyMarine is going to hold on. He's trying to get his third base up and running at the same time, but ForJumy, he's quick to just rebuild, warp in, go for another wave. We'll lose an Archon. But the problem is that without any tanks, ForJumy, with enough charge ults, he can just break this location again. And despite the wonky start, and as we get into this 3-base play, BabyMarine, he just can't get his third up and running, despite how quickly he got his CC up. It does feel like the battlecruisers, they just weren't really worth it. Unfortunately. It was fun though. It was fun. So here we go, we're diving on in. Mine shots are going to be going off. Massive connections on those zealots. Good target firing as well. The boys on hold position. Really good fight out of BabyMarine, all things considered, but it's still just too much. Another 12 SCVs go down. We're going to recall back home. The battlecruiser doesn't have a teleport available. Uh-oh. It can't teleport away. So the PC goes down. And ForJumy. I wasn't sure if he would be able to take a series here, but I mean, he's looking to. He's got double the supply. He's got 3 bases. A decent army. He's working on splash damage. Second robo is up and running, so he can make 2 colossi at a time. Oh my god. And ForJumy's even getting a ninja base here, because why not? Why not? 4th base is on the way. It's a little bit... he could just take a regular 4th. I don't know why it has to be out here in the corner of the map, but it is. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, BabyMarine is all in. The boys are being pulled. Does he leave anything back at home? Only mules. Only mules are left behind. The all-in was spotted by that zealot, and ForJumy's getting ready back at home. We have shield batteries on the way. 2 colossi already. Hopefully he doesn't warp in across them. He's going to warp in across the map. GG gets called anyway, and ForJumy will take the series 2-0, taking down BabyMarine. GG. Oh, let's go, Papi. Let's go. In a wild series, we had a proxy forge right next to a proxy starport, because that's something that I haven't seen before, and now we have all together. We saw battle cruisers, ninja bases, gold bases, DTs. We saw it all. We saw it all. GG. Well played. Well played. Congratulations to ForJumy for taking his first series of the group, and yeah, really well done. Really well done. Clearly, of course, BabyMarine having fun with him as well, being a little bit quirky. We saw a more serious BabyMarine earlier. He had a really close series against Hearthstone, went all the way to the ace match, and even in Game 3, BabyMarine, he could have taken the series. Hearthstone was in a lot of trouble. Here, a little bit more laid back, a little bit more chaotic, which I appreciate. I do appreciate it. GG, well played. And with that, that is our final series of the night. Is going to be our final series of the night, and with that, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. We ended a little bit early. I was expecting this to go for maybe another hour, but I'm okay with this. For those wondering, we have another broadcast in an hour and a half. In 1 hour and 30 minutes, we're going to be back. We're going to be live once again with OSC King of the Hills. So we have plenty more StarCraft tonight. I'm going to have to go and get some food. Going to have to go and just prepare myself for the rest of the evening. So if you're going to be around, if you're still going to be awake, and if you want some more StarCraft, we have you covered. We have you covered in just under 2 hours. OSC King of the Hill is a very different format. It's best of ones. Pure best of ones. Very few, or no best of 3s or best of 5s. The winner stays on, the loser is eliminated. We have 15 players. They all file in one after the other, and they do earn money by winning games, by taking maps. So gonna be a lot of good fun later on in the evening. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. That is gonna be our conclusion of our coverage for Group A of HomeStory Cup. There are 3 more groups: Group B, Group C, and Group D as well, and we're going to be covering those over the next couple of weeks. A lot of games to go over, a lot of StarCraft to cover. We're also casting GSL. Gamers 8 replays were just released, so we're going to be casting that at some point. So whenever we don't have a live broadcast, we're gonna be supplementing those days with some of these replay casts instead, just so we can always be live every single day with at least some StarCraft available. Meanwhile, if you're not going to be around in a couple of hours, and if you want some more tournament action, we're going to be live casting WTL tomorrow. World Team League has been on hiatus for a month. It's been a month without World Team League. The group stage ended, and now we're getting to the playoffs. We have a weekend full of the playoff brackets. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days. 3 days of World Team League. I'm going to be casting alongside Asher and Yaku, and maybe Kuro as well, covering all of WTL over the weekend. So, yeah, there you go. So if you're maybe tired of all these replay casts, we got some live StarCraft going on as well. So, going to be a lot of good fun. A lot of good fun over the weekend. Going to be the best teams in the world. Teams like Team Basilisk, Dragon Z Gaming, Abydos, Onside. Shopify didn't make the cut. Shopify didn't make it through. But a lot of these other teams did. The Starving Camels, SSLT, as well as Platinum Heroes. Platinum Heroes as well. So, good. It's going to be a pretty intense weekend. Give us strength. Give us strength. But yeah, with that, thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the follows as well. And we'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Yeah, I'm gonna get some food. I'm starving. I haven't eaten today. So food would be nice. Well, thank you so much, Asheri. No clone in the chat for all the thanks. Thank you. Shout out to Kuro as well. And yeah, with that, we're gonna be heading off. For now, give some love to a good friend of the channel, Babylings. She's streaming at the moment. Going to be giving her a raid. Going to be giving her some support. Send your quacks her way. Quack. Until then, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.